Welcome to My View, the podcast where I say the things you're already thinking but are too polite, too scared, or just too Canadian to say out loud. Around here, nothing's off limits. The good, the bad, the funny, and the brutally honest truth. I don't sugarcoat, I don't tiptoe, and if it stings a little, good. That means it's real. So buckle up because you're about to hear my view. Deal with it.
But I know what's running through your mind, same thoughts as mine, but you're keeping them behind. Like those lips playing safe while the world keeps spinning in the same old way. Why you quiet when the fire's burning? Why you silent when your heart is yearning?
Summer feels like it flew by so fast this year. And now the mornings in Toronto are already chilly, like fall is sneaking in early. Guess it's almost time to trade iced coffees for something warm. Today, we're talking about something close to my heart, and by close, I mean it's been stabbing me in the chest for years. Toronto sports fandom. Leafs, Raptors, Jays, TFC, Argos. No matter which team you cheer for in this city, you've basically signed up for a lifetime of heartbreak, overpriced beer, and the occasional miracle that keeps you coming back. Now let's start with a rare slice of good news. Leafs captain Auston Matthews says he's stronger, healthier, and fired up heading into the new NHL season. He's even got his sights set on the Olympics, which, let's be real, is like spotting a unicorn in Leafs Nation. A healthy superstar, in September, saying all the right things. The city is buzzing. Hope is alive. The parade is already being planned, again. But Leafs fans know the script. Today it's optimism. Tomorrow it's day-to-day with a lower body injury. And next spring it's another first-round exit. That's the Toronto fan experience. So let's break it down. The pain, the comedy, the loyalty, the absolute circus that is cheering for Toronto teams. That's my view. Deal with it. The Toronto Maple Leafs, the crown jewel of Canadian hockey misery, the team that has turned next year into a personality trait. 1967, the last time they won the Stanley Cup. Let that sink in. That's before man landed on the moon, before color TV was standard, before Drake was even a thought in his parents' playlist. Every year it's the same routine. Training camp, this is our year. Regular season, strong start, mall hype builds. Mid-season slump, panic sets in. Playoffs, collapse. Again, off-season, we just need one more piece. Repeat forever. And yet, Leafs Nation never quits. It's like a toxic relationship. They hurt you every spring. But in October you're back, screaming, this is it. This time it's different. The tickets? Outrageous. A seat in the nosebleeds costs more than rent in some cities. And still, the arena is full. Fans in suits who don't even clap. And diehards screaming at the TV from bars because they couldn't afford a ticket. The Leafs have mastered the art of monetizing hope. And we're all addicted. Now let's talk about the Raptors. Toronto's basketball team, the franchise that once dressed like Barney the dinosaur cosplaying as an NBA star. Remember those purple jerseys with the giant cartoon dino? Iconic. Ridiculous, but iconic. Then came Vince Carter. Half man, half amazing, half committed. He put Toronto basketball on the map. Slam dunks, all-star games, highlights that made Americans finally admit Canada existed. And then, he left. Fans burned his jersey like it was a Leafs playoff ticket. But then, in 2019, everything changed. Kawhi Leonard, the shot, the bounce, the championship. For one shining moment, Toronto was the center of the basketball universe. Parade in the streets, 2 million fans in Nathan Phillips Square, a city drunk on joy. And now, it's rebuild time. Raptors fans are basically living in the past, like that one guy who still brags about his high school touchdown. Remember 2019? That was awesome, eh? Yeah, but it's 2025 now. We're clinging to a memory like it's a life raft. Still, Raptors fans are loyal, loud, passionate. And honestly, a championship banner buys you at least 20 years of forgiveness in this city. Leafs, take notes. Now the Jays. Ah yes, the team that turns casual Torontonians into baseball scholars every October. From April to September, the dome is half empty. But once the playoffs roll around, suddenly everyone in the city owns a Jays jersey. People who don't know the difference between a shortstop and a backstop are screaming, "Let's go Jays!" And let's talk Rogers Center. The Dome. It's not a baseball stadium, it's a party. Beer showers in the 500s, nachos as a food group, and the wave. Oh my God, the Wave. Toronto loves the Wave more than it loves winning. The team could be down 10 runs and someone's still yelling, get up for the Wave! Jays playoff games are pure chaos. Fans throwing beer cans on the field, nachos becoming projectiles. It's baseball, but with WWE energy. And yes, the Jays gave us glory back in 1992 and 1993, which means they're officially more successful than the Leafs in living memory. Sorry, Leafs Nation, facts are facts. And then there are the forgotten children of Toronto sports, TFC and the Argos. Toronto FC fans? Absolutely hardcore. Scarves, flags, smoke bombs, marching into BMO Field like it's the Champions League final. And what do they usually get? A freezing cold November draw against Columbus. Respect the passion, but also why? And the Argos, Toronto's CFL team. They've actually won championships. They've hoisted Grey Cups, and the city barely notices. They could win 10 in a row and maybe get a small parade in the parking lot. It's sad. It's tragic. It's so Toronto. Let's zoom out. What does it mean to be a Toronto sports fan? It means overpriced stadium food, $12 hot dogs, $16 beers, $8 water. By the time you've bought snacks for a family of 4, you could have gone on vacation. It means polite tailgating. If Toronto even tailgated. Other cities? Barbecue. Kegs. Fireworks. Toronto. Someone quietly passing around veggie trays and craft IPAs. It means booing your own team, but only because you care. Toronto fans are like strict parents. Tough love. We'll roast our players mercilessly, but don't you dare say anything bad about them if you're not from here. And above all, it means hope. Eternal hope. Leafs fans, Raptors fans, Jays fans. Every season starts with the same feeling. This could be the year. And when it's not, we reset and start the cycle again. So what's the takeaway here? Being a Toronto sports fan is pain. It's frustration, it's disappointment on loop, but it's also loyalty, it's community, it's passion. We don't cheer because we believe it'll work out. We cheer because it's what we do. Because being a Toronto fan is less about winning and more about surviving. It's about showing up year after year, heartbreak after heartbreak, because maybe, just maybe, this time it'll be different. That's being a Toronto sports fan, that's suffering, that's love, and that's my view. Deal with it.
Why you silent when your heart is yearning?